Hey everybody, happy Friday. We have a box of Invasion of Chaos. Um, this is a very iconic set, I would say. Um, I mean, obviously, one of the cover cards, BLS, has seen a lot of play for a long time, and the Dark Magician of Chaos here as well. But we also have Chaos Emperor Dragon in here as well, Envoy of the End. Um, And then I think for the most part, it's just sort of those. I mean, like other cards that I've seen some play. Oh boy, it's gonna be hard to open these, isn't it? These are old. Let's see if we can do it this way. Oh boy, yeah. I mean, so this set is like quite ancient. Uh, it it's one of the goat format sets. If you're familiar. Boy, are we struggling already? Okay, all right. I'm in. Hackerman, I'm in. Hopefully the rest of them will be a little easier to open than that one was. It was quite stubborn. But yes, as you can see, back to the old sets. I took a brief detour uh, to Battle of Chaos, um, which is a newer set, relatively speaking. Oh yeah, Manji's in this set. Wow. Okay. All right. It's probably going to be a case of like banger commons again, and some rares. But I did pull up the hollow list for cards that I didn't remember that were in here. I forgot Invader of Darkness was in here, but it actually makes sense. Um, I pulled one of those as a kid. I still have it, pretty sure, in my collection box. I haven't looked in there in a while, but pretty sure I still have it. Um, very cool card, very cool looking card. I don't think it's very good, but it looks cool. It was a badass. Other cards that are good in this set are like reload. Okay, good is a strong word, but like reload gets used in some degenerate stuff. I should say stuff that's seen play. How about that? Um, yeah. So Dark Magician of Chaos, BLS is in there. There's like a lot of random cards that like again I recognize the art, of course, but then it's just like, huh? In here though is Dimension Fusion, which is not legal, I think, at this time. In TCG, at this time, as in like real life, um, like 2026. What year is it? Sorry, brain fart. Compulse though, very cool, very cool, very exciting. Put rares over here for now. Well, I guess I only have 3 rarities to really worry about because I don't think I'm pulling the secret rare. We'll see though. So I guess I'll put it back here. If I pull a secret rare, I'll move things around again. That's how it is. Heart of the Underdog also in this set. Seen some play again. It's sort of silly. Like I gotta draw my Exodia build. Um, you know. But other stuff, yeah, it's just kind of those. Let me in, please. There we go. Um, there's like a sweet spot midway through the pack that you can get. Um, I don't really know how else to open these. But yeah. Oh God, Grand Maju. Oh boy. And Blazing in Apache 18 smile. As opposed to Blazing in Apache any other number. I think there's only one. There's like Charcoal. There's Blazing. Um, there's one more as well, I think. Um, so yes. Hopefully I don't see anything else that strikes my fancy, as it were. Um, but I think we've looked at most of the commons so far. Um, oh boy, is this just called Ninja Shuriken? No, Fuhama Shuriken. Um, that is a shuriken. So yes, as I mentioned in my last video, the Battle of Chaos video, um, I have decided that I'm going to take a little break from recording, from opening packs. Um, it's sort of taking a little bit of a toll on my uh, mental health. I'm I'm in this weird position where like I know YouTube is very random, right? Um, the way the algorithm works, you don't really know, and you can like do what you can to get people to click on your video and like have it show up or whatever. Um, but you know, I don't really get it. And that's not my goal. Is to not like I'm not sitting here with a goal to understand it, because if I did, I would already understand it, right? And I'd be doing something else probably. I don't think people are really looking at pack openings these days. Nothing. I don't know. There's like this Yu-Gi-Oh product in particular, right? It's not very good, I should say. Ooh, chain destruction? Does it changes appearance? Changes appearance. Um, Weirdly, I think it actually saw play. Hey, why do I know that this card saw play? I don't remember. But yeah, it has been a very fun time. I really like opening packs. Um, but it's still third. Um, it's this weird thing where like I told myself at the start I wouldn't care about the numbers. I still don't really. Um, but the number I didn't think about that I was gonna care about is like it's sort of expensive to get boxes, right? Um, like if I'm lucky, I could get these boxes, like the green boxes, for like 30-ish each. Um, but because there's no return from YouTube, where I'm at. Like I'm not monetized. I don't have the like 4,000 hours and whatever. My videos aren't monetized, which means I make nothing back, which is fine. Like my goal wasn't to be like I'm gonna be a super rich YouTuber. Like it's not what I want at all, actually. Um, would it be nice? Yeah, sure. Like then I wouldn't have to think about anything, and I could just like chill and do what I want. Um, but that's not where I'm at, really. I currently get a whole $0 from YouTube, and that's chill. The fucking pajamas are in here, dude. How many do we have? We have just two, right? Yellow and black. Back to back packs, by the way, for dramas. Sorry, quick detour. Yeah, it's just those. Bro gets played in Goki Pole decks, whatever it's called. The like insect field spell where you dump. It's an NR thing. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Um, so it's sort of like weird. The part of the demoralization is that like I couldn't beat uh my own ability to like not care, I guess, if that makes sense. Ooh, Fortress Whale? No, Fortress Whale is the um ritual. This is Orca Mega Fortress of Darkness. Let's put this dude. Okay, I lied. I am moving the rest. I move everything all the time. We'll put our super there. And if we pull an ultra, then we'll put it down there. Yeah, it's weird. It's like hard to fight the feeling that you're doing something wrong. Because like I don't know. I feel like the common advice is just like upload consistently. Gigantus and trap card. I don't recognize this at all, actually. Oh, it's literally just called Big Burn. Sure, the art makes sense. That's funny. But yeah, it's weird. Like it does sort of take away the like desire and the like joy behind opening the packs in the first place. Just sort of like have fun, have a place to talk, and all that. And it's like, why? And that's something I have to figure out for myself before I start recording again. If I start recording again, we'll see. But yeah, all that to say is I'm definitely taking a break here with my last video. For now, um, I just like don't have any interest in fighting the algorithm. And but doing what I'm doing is just like right now not financially responsible. Um, the goals I have in life, and I probably need to focus on those first. um, then sort of throwing money at a wall, or down a pit, I guess, if you will. Um, and oh well, I guess is all I have to say about that. Like sort of an experiment that didn't work. And that happens. And I'm not like sad at all, actually. part of being a human is pulling a super reload. Sorry, the card is reload, but it is super rare. I've never seen this in super because I've only ever seen it in common. Because I don't remember if it comes in super in the TCG, but maybe rare. Also, I've seen it. I feel like I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a hollow reload. But I've also not paid attention to reload because that's not really how I play the game. Yeah. So it's sort of like recentering, I suppose, and refocusing. But yeah, as I was saying, just sort of like as people we're meant to uh DD designator. That sound right? It's gotta be the DD, and she's pointing. Um, it's okay that we fail, right? It's okay that we make mistakes. It's okay we learn, we fail, right? Um, I wouldn't say this is a mistake necessarily. I don't know if it's necessarily a failure. Like I had fun, right? But in the eyes of the algorithm, certainly I have failed. In the eyes of my wallet, also, or my bank account. Nobody uses a wallet anymore, actually. Something to think about. When was the last time you said it hurts my wallet? You just said it hurts my bank account. Why have we switched? Because we don't really use wallets anymore is the answer. Probably. But I would guess. Anyway. Um, yeah, it's been a lot of fun, right? Like opening new sets. Well, new to me sets for the most part. Um, seeing a bunch of old cards from like my childhood, pulling the cover card again. Dark Magician of Chaos. Hello. Look at that. It just looks so good. Um, wow, this is awesome. See, this is the joy, right? The joy is you pull the cover card and it's so sick. It's so cool. It feels so good. Um, yeah. Wow. I don't know what to say. It feels so good to pull the cover card. Um, yeah. I mean, and, there's still we probably could pull another ultra if we're brave, if we're smart, if we're chill. There's still 2 secrets that we could pull as well. Actually, lots of ultras that we could pull. So, oh god, Primal Seed. Ugh. Um, Primal Seed is an enabler for some. Uh, eh, oh my god! Back to back cover cards. Ah, holy shit! Okay, all right. Wow, what a joy! I love BLS, dude. I could put this BLS with my other IOC BLS. Yes. Wow, that's so sick. Holy fuck, this is awesome, dude. Wow, I want to put them next to each other. I don't even want to cover them up. Put them in the order they were pulled. Back to back gamers. Um, wow, go team. Crazy box. Nope, wrong set. Crazy box not in this set. Crazy box not even out yet. Sorry, dumb joke. Yes, Primal Seed used in a lot of silly FTKs because it's infinite with oh, there's a card that when it's on the field, any spell you play is banished, and so you just banish it, and you have 2, and you add it back over and over again. Smashing Ground we just saw in this spell um, was played for a hot minute. It's a good utility. Sort of sees some play in like limited formats, I guess, because it's just good removal. It's very solid. It's always got your back. Wow, we're so good at pulling cards. Holy shit. But yes, back to what I was saying. I just looked up in the camera and I saw the BLS and the TMOC again as I struggled to open this. And I just got a rush of feel good juice. Dopamine, I think is the one. But yes, as I was saying, probably gonna be my last video for a while, which is funny because we're just pulling the nuts. But it's yeah, the way it affects me is not something I expected, basically, and it's not something I've been able to navigate effectively. In fact, I've failed to navigate it properly, such that is I don't know. Luckily, I don't feel like obligated to record or anything. Like I genuinely enjoy opening boxes, and that's like sort of what you do is you make content that you will enjoy. And I've always enjoyed box openings. Usually when people are talking about not necessarily the cards that are like reading card for card, right? And I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna skip to the end and see what you pulled. I'm sure plenty of people do that with these videos as well, um, which is totally cool. I get it. Um, but personally, I like the ones where people are yapping about stuff. I like listening to people talk is probably the well, not probably. It is just a thing, which is why I watch a lot of Twitch. Well, I watch a lot of one person on Twitch, I should say. Shout out Ramola. If I can get this pack open, that'd be awesome. Okay, we're opening us from the bottom, I guess. That, then. Oh, it's gonna be a butchered pack. Poor guy. Yeah. It's I'm mostly frustrated at myself for letting it get to me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Um, because like why wouldn't you, right? Why wouldn't you be, I suppose? Because like it shouldn't bother me, right? Because I'm, you know, not a big name. I don't not on stream anymore, I should say. And when I did, it was other stuff, right? And the people, um, I didn't do a whole ton of self promotion. Um, like I posted on Blue Sky, I guess, when I uploaded. Usually, if I could remember to do so. Um, but like I don't use Twitter because I don't think Twitter is a good thing. I'm not supporting Elon Musk, basically. That being said, like Blue Sky is quickly turning to like AI. So it's like, ugh, I have to get off everything. Like, fine, I guess. Barely use the thing anyway. But I like checking in on people. So it's sort of like, you know, my thing. Oh, Mataza the Zapper, bro. This guy, as a kid, I was like, this guy's broken. You just put equip spells on him and swing, 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 and kill. Not how it works. I mean, it is right, but it's not like good. Wow, just exploded that pack. Go team. Yeah, it's like a weird stressor, I would say. Or, and like to begin with, I have very high anxiety, generally speaking. And so like the it's like how do I not um look at the information presented to me via YouTube, right? Where it says nobody's watching your videos, um, and then not like think of that as like a reflection of me. Um, and like, you know, how do I not like how do I take that and not let it, get me down for lack of a better term. It's hard to big koala, desk koala, not desk koala, right? It's just big koala. It was just a large lad. It is just big koala. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. He's a funny dude. I'm actually gonna set this to the side because I want that. Like a big koala. Remember this guy as well? Can't remember his name right now, but dark Triceratops. Does that sound right? I don't know. Yes. What was I saying? Yeah. Basically, it's just like the how the videos do affect me more than I was hoping they would. And it's been like a blast to open packs. Like I pulled a lot of cool stuff. Um, but I'm worried that big koala. Yo, we're setting that aside too. Two big koalas, huge bowls, crazy bowls. We got four great bowls, two big koalas, and some ultras. Uh, sounds stupid to say, but it's funny and it's kind of true. Uh, Open, please. Yeah. Um, because I am seemingly incapable of doing this and then letting it, not having it sort of tank my mental and like make me a little sad and feel a little bad about myself. Um, I have decided that I'm just gonna be done with it for now until I, grow as a person. Like I just turned 30 on Tuesday, um, and so it's like I don't know. Everything I've heard from um, everyone I hang out with, which are people that are old, smile. They're not old; they're just older than I am. Which doesn't make them old. But I hang out with a lot of people who are like in their late 30s, early 40s. Or some people in their later 40s too. We got a pulley set of the big koala, bro. Holy. Okay, awesome, perfect box. 3 koalas and the cover cards. And in these last 2 packs, surely we will pull a secret rare. Unlikely. I don't really know if there's like guaranteed secrets or anything, but we also pulled 6 hollows already, which is crazy. For these boxes, and I think on par actually for these boxes. But yeah, overall, I've had a lot of fun, right? Which is the most important thing for me. But it hasn't really been as rewarding, I guess, in terms of like I don't know. That's the problem with YouTube, right? Is like for YouTube, rewarding is growth, people watching your videos, people commenting, people interacting, basically, and that's not really happening, and that's chill. I didn't expect that. I would say, I expected like more than I got, um, and I think that's part of the problem. Is that my expectations were higher, and they should not have been at all. They should have been about where I ended up, basically, which is with you know an extra subscriber or two, uh, and that's sort of it. I didn't miss any big koalas, right? We just like pulled 3 big koalas in the back, like quarter of the box, out of nowhere. 3 big koalas off the top rope. We didn't pull the fusion. I don't think the fusion's in here though, so because I'm not surprised. The fusion comes later, right? Way later. That doesn't make sense though, because the card it fuses with is also in this set. As Kangaroo, which we pulled a couple of, I think. Let's see. I should have paid attention. I got Manju as well. I know I pulled one early. I should have paid attention a little harder. There's one. Okay. This guy and this guy make a fusion for some reason. I don't remember why. I mean, there's no reason why. Just because. Um, but yeah. Yeah. All this to say, I'll be taking a break for now. Um, like this is my last box for the moment. If I get more, maybe I'll make more videos, but I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way moving forward to like get boxes to open packs, like to open for videos because um, I don't know. There's just this weird stress associated with it that I didn't expect. Um, there's this weird self judgment that I did expect and thought I could be that it could be beaten, um, but it seems not. Uh, and I don't know. It's just a lot, right? It's a lot to commit to going and financially, I just don't think it's responsible at this point. And that's cool. That's fine. That's these things happen. Yeah, DD designator, a reload, a big burn, and Orca Mega Fortress of Darkness. Ooh, scary. Um, as our supers, as our Ubers, we got Uber 1, Big Koala, Goober 2, Big Koala, and Goober 3, Big Koala. And I will be getting 3 identical sleeves to put these in. I have a stack of sleeves over here, but I don't think I see 3 identical sleeves. I don't know why they need to be identical. That's just how my brain wants it to be. Are these 3 white sleeves all the same? Hopefully. Nope. One's Ultra Pro. Cringe, cringe, cringe. There's so many old Ultra Pro sleeves from the back in the days when Ultra Pro was good. But let's grab some big sleeves here real quick for the ultras at least. And then for our ultras, we pulled a BLS. This sleeve is not happening. It's so thin. Yeah, pulled a BLS, which is awesome. And we'll be going straight in the box with my other BLS. And then let's grab a nicer sleeve. Here we go. We pulled a Dark Magician of Chaos as well, which is just so sick that we pulled both cover cards in our last box for now. I got some goop in here. Um, just beautiful cards. Just so good. So happy with this box. There it is. I can do it. Um, yeah, awesome stuff. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for listening. Um, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, even though it'll be a while before I'm back, most likely. Um, but yeah, thank you for taking the time to hang out and things like that. But yeah, see you around. Um, maybe I'll pick up a bunch of stuff at Nats and we'll open that. Who knows? But that might be expensive. So, I don't know. I don't know if the vendors are allowed to sell their boxes for less than retail. Um, and I will not be getting anything crazy expensive, and I doubt any of them are allowed to sell OCG products. And if they would, again, it probably wouldn't be as cheap as what I'm able to get when I'm able to get it. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's all I got. Thanks everyone, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend. Have a good however long it is in between videos. And again, thanks for watching. Um,